Hi, everyone. Welcome to another installment of I F and Love Cinema. Today, we are talking about yet another Carlos Enrique Tawada movie, which again I saw as part of the Vinegar Syndrome Mexican Gothic box set. Description below for my video review on that. Great package, by the way. And we are talking about his 1984 film Veneno para las Hadas, aka Poison for the Fairies. Poison for the Fairies is just a fantastic movie. Like I liked Más Negro que la Noche, but it really just like it was just an entertaining fun watch, right? Like it was a fun time. I had fun with it, but it didn't like hit me in the chest. But this movie, oh man, this movie was something else. This really was what like showed me what Carlos Enrique Tawada can do as a director. And by the way, this movie won the Ariel Awards, which is Mexico's version of the Oscars, for best film, and also for best actress, and that's for what's her name again? Ana Patricia Rojo, who was 10 years old when she made this movie, and frankly, she earns it. She is fantastic in this movie as Veronica, who is sort of the center of the movie, the center of the conflict of this movie. And we start the movie off with her, and I knew this movie was gonna rule, just because the opening sequence was so simple and so evocative. Like Carlos Enrique Tawada is good at just like simple, effective imagery, especially for his opening credits. And this is no exception. I really love just the simple idea of seeing a little girl slowly become an old witch. That's it. It's a very simple concept, but it's done very well. Um, and the fact that the movie opens up with her waking up from a dream is just a great way to condition the audience to get used to a sense of ambiguity, which is sort of the key to this film. The uneasiness, the discomfort of this movie comes from not knowing exactly what's going on in terms of where magic fits into this world. This movie starts off primarily being a dramatic character study, but as it unfolds, you're seeing these two girls fall deeper and deeper into this frankly dangerous fantasy, and it becomes more and more horrifying to the point where it has a genuinely like classic horror ending. Very well, I don't want to give too much comparisons. I think this movie it should be seen to be believed. But yeah, very well done. Carlos Enrique Tawada is a director who clearly understands the magic of restraint, which I think all directors are. I feel like a lot of directors are lacking these days, because one of the strikes of like genius in this film, is that you never see the adults' faces at all. You never see them. Like they're there, but this movie is primarily told from their point of view, so it's very low to the ground. And and you don't see the adults' faces except for when you do, and because he practiced restraint and you don't see the face of an adult throughout the entire movie, the two times you do see it in this movie, it is shocking, and it hits you like a truck. Yeah, there's one the sort of the midpoint of the movie is just classic horror filmmaking. Really great stuff. And I know that but Ana Patricia Rojo got a lot of attention for her portrayal of Veronica, but Elisa Maria Gutierrez, who played Flavia, the more naive, sheltered, rich girl, she really, despite the fact that Veronica is the center of the movie, Flavia is our window into this world. And kind of, and she really does a good job for someone of her age of carrying that throughout the movie. This movie does have one flaw, in my opinion. I do think the second act drags a bit. It revolves around just kind of one simple task, and it kind of goes on a little bit too long. But it does use that time to really flesh out the characters and in some really playful ways. Carlos Enrique Tawada, for being a great horror director, as a lot of great directors are, by the way, for being good at building that tension and being scary and impactful. He's also just kind of like a fun guy, he does a really good job of filling this movie up with just some really playful moments that are just kind of fun to watch. So yeah, that's it for my review for Poison for the Fairies, Veneno para las Hadas. I if you guys can find a way to view this movie, I highly recommend it. I really love this one. If you, by any chance, have seen this movie, let me know what you think about it below. Until then, I've been Ed. You guys have been awesome. Till next time.